about Revelations, you know what I'm saying? Revelations 12. You know what I mean? At birth, I was given the name.
Peace. Here we go. Another day from the desks of Apacolips podcast, dogs to gods entertainment, with a quick word of reflection, a quick word of inspiration, inshallah, with Allah's help, grace, and mercy. You know, I was thinking this morning, and of course, again, I guess we're in a season of promotion. We promoted Walking the Road to Recovery, 9 Steps in Motion. Why not? You know what I'm saying? We wrote the book so that we can get something out of it, and so that we can help somebody else get something out of it, right? So that's where we're gonna go. And look, the audio book is powerful. Brother Hashim, he did the audio book, and it's available, so you can check that out. I'll have the link in the description. And of course, if you want the paperback, you can get that at Amazon.com. I'll be ordering some more so that I can have some on deck at the foodie spot in a few days. So, but look, check this out. Step number 3 is out with the O, and it starts with Taha. Oh man, in the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. Oh man, we have not revealed the Quran to thee that thou mayest be unsuccessful. Okay, the decision is made. That's step 1. Self-love is being nurtured. Find the love. That's step 2. The journey begins. Reverend Willie F. Wilson taught that when you get baptized, it's not the end of your journey. In fact, this is where your journey begins. That made a lot of sense, because when he dipped me in that water, trust me, I didn't feel too much different from before I got in the water. The biggest difference is that I was soaking wet. He took the mysticism out of the ritual. He also made a profound statement that it took a while for me to embrace and understand. He said, you have to pray as if everything depends on God, and work as if everything depends on you. This makes a whole lot of sense to me now. But in the beginning stages of my walk on this road to recovery, I was a little confused. I had to come face to face with the reality that faith without works is dead. This is a step-by-step and day-by-day journey. In fact, the mind travels so fast. This is a moment-to-moment journey. It only takes a split second to change your mind. What is fed to the mind becomes very important. And what has to be considered is how the mind has already been fed to get caught up in drug abuse. This is why this step is called out with the O. Look, man, basically our word today in the mirror of truth is a question. Did you know that the old you is in a fight with the new you that you're striving to become moment to moment? It's a fight. It's an everlasting battle. You know, Paul in Romans 7 said, when I would do good, evil is present. So I find myself warring within my members. See, it's a constant battle between flesh and spirit. It's a constant battle between our God consciousness and this series of urges and appetites that has gotten caught up in all of what is put in front of it to be desired. You know what I mean? And in Satan's world, you know what I mean? He's a master deceiver. He's the master deceiver, the master of deception, right? So he knows how to play tricks on our mind, and he knows that, we come into a consciousness of the knowledge of self, the knowledge of God, and things of that nature. Most of us, you're not We're not born. Actually, okay, let's look at the scripture. We're born in sin and shaped in iniquity. So we come into a world that's developed and built on sin and shaped in iniquity, where sin, Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan explained, was like enjoyable. Like, damn, we enjoy sin. So to come into the knowledge of God and knowledge of self, and to make a decision to say, I want to change my reality. I want to get up out of this condition. I want to do better. So what has to be considered, that process, or as soon as that process begins, you're dealing with an infant against somebody who's all big and strong and grown up now. So what we have become is strong against what we have made the decision to become, right? We want to flip it, right? We want to turn it. So we have to guard our motion towards becoming righteous. We have to guard our motion towards that like it's a newborn infant. Now, how would we protect a newborn infant against those things that could do harm to a newborn infant? So anyway, the battle is on, and the battle is internal. Like, we are human beings, so we have to deal with human beings on a daily, consistent basis. So in our dealing with human beings on a daily, consistent basis, things happen outside of ourselves that cause us to act a certain way, do certain things, or what have you. But if I get stuck on that, then I miss what Allah is telling me about me, because all of this outside of me is an attempt to get me closer to the power that's inside of me. You know what I mean? So, but if I get stuck on what's outside of me, what I'm doing, then I'm pointing my finger, then I miss the whole point of me going through what I'm going through anyway. The objective is to grow through instead of just go through. So anyway, that's our word today.